Can I fly while being high? We are all high when we fly. As long as you know how to be high. Don't get too high and freak out or anything. Throw a gummy down the hatch and enjoy your relaxing flight. I have flown high countless times. No one cares. Most of the dogs at airports are Balmweapons dogs, not drug dogs. The airport isn't going to do shit about edible crumbs. In most places you could have actual edibles and TSA won't give a shit. Yes, you can fly high. If you sat next to me on a plane reeking of weed, I'd be pissed though. The dogs are also mostly for balms. Do like a gummy or something, not anything with crumbs or scent, nothing homemade. It's fine. That said though, if you are flying internationally, be careful about what country you're going to high or bringing edibles to. Some countries like Singapore for example take drugs extremely seriously at customs and in general. If I'm flying in the United States, I bring weed with me every time, carts and flour. Just don't overdo it. SA does not care about weed. Yes, you can 100 fly high. My brother and dad have both actually brought weed, vape pen, edibles, pre-rolls with them on multiple occasions, including international travel. I wouldn't suggest doing that if just flying high is giving you anxiety though. My dad was traveling recently and had forgot about a pack of pre-rolls he had in his bag. He went to take his laptop out for TSA and the pre-rolls fell out. The TSA agent picked them up and just told him to throw them back in the bag. You want to be high, stuck in a crowded metal tube, thousands of feet in the air? That sounds like hell to me. Crumbs of edibles in my pocket. Do you regularly keep loose food in your pockets? Edibles while flying, I might add that to my bucket list. Don't put anything in your pockets. Put it in a bag which you dispose of just in case. Airport tend to be full of bomb gun dogs and fresh food dogs. I still wouldn't recommend trafficking drugs through the sky because that's a federal charge that will fuck you for life. Are you gonna be flying the plane? They aren't drug-sniffing dogs, they are bomb-sniffing dogs. Generally speaking, TSA doesn't give a shit about weed or weed products, unless you're carrying an absurd amount more than just a baggie of edibles or a couple of joints or vape pens. However, taking substances that are banned in other countries into other countries is a whole other bag of worms. If it was me, I'd buy some of the gummies that look like candy, like ones that look like Sour Patch Kids, and actually put the edibles in the real candy packaging. For even more fun, just mix in the edibles with the real candy, and eat to your heart's content and get blazed out of your mind for the duration of the flight. I fly several times a month and I always have weed on me in some form or another. It's never been an issue, but truth is, if you seem rather intoxicated, the pilot is supposed to kick you off the plane. This policy tends to be enforced a lot more loosely at pricier airlines though. Probably not the best idea. If things go the wrong way, there is no way off. They aren't drug dogs. They are bomb drugs. They aren't trained to find any kind of drugs. I've taken carts and edibles from legal state to non-legal state and back, no problem. Just don't try to bring stuff through customs. They are not drug dogs, they are bomb dogs. No one gives a fuck if you're drunk or high as long as you're being respectful and in control of yourself. Unless of course you're the pilot, in which case you should know the answer.